Hey guys, I wanted to share this video with you. I won't talk too much, I promise. This video comes from Fox 10 Phoenix. I got it off their YouTube channel. It's already gone viral, so I'm not doing this for, the views or anything like that. I just really wanted to share it with the people who watch my videos, just in case they didn't see it. And of course, if you did already see it, I apologize for wasting your time. But there was something about the words that Jon Stewart spoke in this video that really pulled at the heartstrings for me. Ground Zero was one of the last times I got to experience my father as a firefighter. We went over there together. And even though my father was no spring chicken, it was in his blood to go over there and help. So that's what we did. We shared turnout gear. And we went over there and we did what we could. We were there for about 3 or 4 days. And I think seeing this video reminded me of all that, and I wanted to pay him a little tribute. And I guess let you guys know a little bit more about me too. So to Dad, I hope you're resting in peace. And to my subscribers, just so you know, I'm gonna cut out anything unimportant from this Jon Stewart video. Sort of like a highlight reel from an awesome speech. See you guys soon.
I want to thank Mr. Collins and Mr. Naylor for putting this together, but as I sit here today, I can't help but think what an incredible metaphor this room is for the entire process that getting health care and benefits for 9/11 first responders has come to. Behind me, a filled room of 9/11 first responders, and in front of me, a nearly empty Congress. Sick and dying, they brought themselves down here to speak. To no one, it's shameful. It's an embarrassment to the country, and it is a stain on this institution. And you should be ashamed of yourselves for those that aren't here, but you won't be. Because accountability doesn't appear to be something that occurs in this chamber. Because accountability doesn't appear to be something that occurs in this chamber. We don't want to be here. Lou doesn't want to be here. None of these people want to be here. They're here to continue fighting for what's right. Great Ray Pfeiffer would come down here, his body riddled with cancer and pain, where he couldn't walk. And the disrespect shown to him, utterly unacceptable. He's so angry at the latest injustice that's done to these men and women. And, another business card thrown our way, like children trick-or-treating, rather than the heroes that they are and will always be. The official FDNY response time to 9/11 was 5 seconds. 5 seconds. That's how long it took for FDNY, for NYPD, for Port Authority, for EMS to respond to an urgent need from the public. 5 seconds. Hundreds died in an instant. Thousands more poured in to continue to fight for their brothers and sisters. The breathing problem started almost immediately, and they were told they weren't sick, they were crazy. And then, as the illnesses got worse and things became more apparent, well, okay, you're sick, but it's not from the pile. And then, when the science became irrefutable, okay, it's the pile. This is a New York issue. I don't know if we have the money. And I'm sorry if I sound angry and undiplomatic, but I'm angry. And you should be too, and they're all angry as well. And they have every justification to be that way. There is not a person here, there is not an empty chair on that stage that didn't tweet out, never forget the heroes of 9/11, never forget their bravery, never forget what they did, what they gave to this country. Well, here they are. And where are they? Your indifference cost these men and women their most valuable commodity, time. It's the one thing they're running out of. This should be flipped. This hearing should be flipped. These men and women should be up on that stage, and Congress should be down here answering their questions as to why this is so damn hard and takes so damn long. And why, no matter what they get, something's always pulled back, and they got to come back. Look, you know, you guys are obviously heroes, and 9/11 was a big deal, but, you know, we have a lot of stuff here to do. And, you know, we got to make sure there's money for a variety of disasters, hurricanes and tornadoes. But this wasn't a hurricane. And this wasn't a tornado. And by the way, that's your job anyway. We can't fund these programs, you can. Setting aside that no American in this country should face financial ruin because of a health issue. Certainly 9/11 first responders shouldn't have to decide whether to live or to have a place to live. Well, I can tell you, I'm pretty sure what's going to happen 5 years from now. More of these men and women are going to get sick, and they are going to die. Al-Qaeda didn't shout death to Tribeca. They attacked America, and these men and women, and their response to it, is what brought our country back. It's what gave a reeling nation a solid foundation to stand back upon, to remind us of why this country is great, of why this country is worth fighting for. And you are ignoring them, and you can end it tomorrow. Why this bill isn't unanimous consent and a standalone issue is beyond my comprehension. We won't allow it to happen again. Thank God for people like John Field. Thank God for people like Ray Pfeiffer. Thank God for all of these people who will not let it happen. They responded in 5 seconds. They did their jobs with courage, grace, tenacity, humility. 18 years later, do yours.
It's been 18 years, guys. Jon Stewart's been fighting every year along the way. I've seen him on the news, fighting, crying, getting angry. He's probably the biggest advocate for this. You know, these people do need help. There's a bill that needs to get passed, and Congress keeps playing games. That's what they do. It's money that they don't want to spend. We said we wouldn't forget, and most of us did, even the ones that were there. So that's why I wanted to share this video.
No American in this country should face financial ruin because of a health issue. Certainly 9/11 first responders shouldn't have to decide whether to live or to have a place to live.